My name is Gabby. I'm here talking about gaslighting and gang stalking, a topic that has came up recently. For me, somebody that I was talking to, I told them what was happening to me, and they immediately came with those terms. I never heard them in my life, but it involves, for people. And at first, I thought it was happening to me because I was the veteran that had signed the dotted line, and I thought the government was after me. So I would always, feel people following me and things like that. But then when other veterans, actually, this one lady, she was an Air Force veteran, and I met her in San Diego. She told me that every morning she wakes up, her faucets are on, and somebody goes into her apartment and turns on the faucets. But she says that they don't harm her; that they're just doing it just to let her know that they can come in. So I thought it was a veteran thing, to tell you the truth. But now that I'm looking at all these videos on YouTube, it's not the fact. The fact is that it can happen to anybody, and I don't know how the person gets picked. But from what I heard, they have to be highly intelligent because they want to know how they react to certain situations, like an experiment, a psychological experiment, or programs. So it's just kind of weird and bizarre, but I've come to terms with it. I'm in acceptance. I accept that it's happening, and all I have to do is just continue to talk about it and let people know that it's happening to me, and then see what happens after. Any questions?
So how did it feel when they totally violated your constitutional rights?
Yeah, they violated my constitutional rights. It's not the first or second or third time it's actually happened.
Right, you're a minority.
Yeah, it's happened to me before, but it's like, what can I do? I can't afford a lawyer, and that's really what it comes down to is lawyers. And thank God now I have somebody that I have a friend that studies law. He hasn't taken the bar yet, but he has a lot of knowledge, and that's actually the person who told me the terminology of what was happening to me. And he held out, so I'm kind of like his client, but not really, because he's not really a lawyer. So he's just kind of directing me on what to do legally and what I can do to get myself out of this situation. But he's already guaranteed me that it's going to stop soon because he knows who to contact about it. And I guess there's some kind of list that people put you on, and I guess they can take you off of it too. Anything else?
What would you do if they put your son in law and tried to put him in jail for a year and a half for no reason?
If I had a son that went through that, let's see. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong.
Nothing.
He didn't do anything wrong. Okay, in that case, I would get a lawyer. I mean, I would try to gather up some money somehow, save up some money, and then go to a lawyer or a law student, or if I can afford it, a law student.
And they're on camera. That's just so scary. They're on camera doing everything that breaks the law.
Yeah, well, that's the world we live in today. I mean, I got thrown in jail myself for 6 months for something I didn't do, and it was all caught on tape, and they mysteriously lost the tape when the first day of court came around. They were like, what tape? So, it's whoever's in power, whoever has the evidence, and who gets paid off, and it's all about money these days,
Yeah, they waste all the resources testing dirt in the laboratory when they could have been feeding the 16.6 million kids that starve every day.
Yes, they do. Go ahead.
They waste all the fake dollars, and then 1 out of 5 children every night are starving right now.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing. I never studied that, but it's interesting that you say that, because all these experiments and studies are happening for things that don't really matter, and what really matters, they don't take care of, unfortunately.
Right, they have enough time to harass the veterans with half an arm, legs blown off. They didn't serve, and they didn't even know. On camera, they're stating that George Washington, the sheriff department, said George Washington is not the first president. And then they were laughing at me. He said, on camera. That's how brilliant they are.
Wow.
Yeah, but they pay a teacher lower. In America, they pay an average teacher's salary is lower than a New York trash man. But they don't have enough money to pay a teacher to teach our children. But they have enough money to harass all kinds of minorities, and all their stuff is gone.
Yeah, and I was glad when Trump actually shut it down, because at that point I really felt easier. It was just all the gang stalking stopped. You know, all the gaslighting stopped. All the surveillance cameras stopped. Everything. Like, I was just living a normal life. And then when Trump opened the government back again, it all started up again. So I saw the distinction. Even the planes that go in the sky and change the weather. I saw how that stopped, and it was just sunny San Diego for days and days and days. And then as soon as the government again, the airplanes started up again with their changing the weather, and it started raining again. So go figure.
Yeah, we park on the driveway and drive on the parkway, and it seems like it just doesn't make any sense how they're able to treat veterans like trash. I mean, we fight for the country, but yet they had other things to do. And then they just like, they said, quote, "Can you read?" I'm like, I just got done telling you I went to Defense Mapping College and graduated undergraduate. And the guy asked me, "Can you read?" I said, wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate the way that they're treating veterans. From what I heard, a lot of people don't really look up to veterans, especially the elite people. They just see us as people doing their dirty work. You know what I mean? Like, they just hire us to do their dirty work, and then we work for them, and that's it. And boom, bye. You know, like, who cares? Just disposable. You know. That's just how it is.
I think Jesus turned water into wine because that was God's message, made his own image. We have to help one another. We cannot exist. We cannot last as humanity if we don't help each other. So I think that if we don't help change other people, by people, if all of American citizens not change, how these people are getting away with completely violating every American's right.
Yeah, it's kind of funny you say that because I heard a story about 9/11 and how it was somebody who was actually working at Route 66 restaurant at the Pentagon Mall, and when the missile hit and or the bomb exploded, and he had his camera, his phone, and he was recording everything. And this is what he told me. He said that the people that were there, they were American soldiers. You know, after the explosion happened, he said that all these people were speaking German, and they were all in flak gear, so only their eyes were showing, and and they were speaking German. So they're, I mean, you know, it was like something happened that day where they took over the Pentagon or something, because that just made no sense. And they were taking everybody's cameras, everybody's phones, and my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, he hid his phone in his socks, so they couldn't find it. So he has footage of how the Pentagon walls were blown out and not blown in. The thing had fallen, but the bomb actually exploded from inside the Pentagon. So I think, to tell you the truth, in my opinion, after all everything I heard from an eyewitness, I think the whole government has been hijacked by Germany, because supposedly Germany had their gold here in America, and it disappeared. So they got really upset, and they stole all the money from the Twin Towers, from the basement, and big dump trucks, and now they have the gold, which was theirs originally, but it got stolen by somebody. They don't know who it was. So it's just kind of fishy that everything's German now. You know, like the top ranking people are mostly German. So, you know, it might be another Holocaust ensue. You know, like the Bible says. Who knows what's about to happen? But it's nothing good. But just, you know, we just have to keep the faith and keep praying, and God will guide us.
Well, the commander-in-chief leads the United States. So every unit that the veterans are in, when we were in, we made sure the children would eat first. And I think that should be a priority. And I don't think it takes rocket science to figure out that should be our #1 priority. That's the way I feel. And I'm really tired of veterans going and risking their lives, and the people that don't sit here and judge, and they don't do anything but come with excuses. They need to come with solutions to the problems that we have here. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. When I was a regular civilian and I had not been in the army, I was living a really good life, you know, and veterans were looked down upon, to tell you the truth. They were looked at, they were just crazy. You know, they just came back and they're just looked down on, you know what
broke bum crackheads
Yeah,
living
like they're
under a
just
bridge.
like the war made them crazy, kind of a deal, and so that's how all veterans are looked upon, and that's not right because not everybody is like that. I mean, yeah, there's some people who are like that, but not everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Jeremy, he wanted to kill himself. Like 53 veterans blow their head off every single day. Like right now, that's happening in America. Okay, so Jeremy had half an arm, and Cupcake, the guy that didn't go to war, is sleeping with his wife. His daughter's calling him daddy. Jeremy's paying the bills. Jeremy's in the veteran homeless tent where they have porta potties, and the veterans with, disabled veterans, the elderly, are peeing on themselves and crapping on themselves, and there's no crapping in the porta potty. So there's gastrointestinal tract health implications long term that the United States is going to pay dearly for their health costs. So basically, I'm the idiot that is being told, can I read, and slammed against the wall, and they're trying to pin charges on me, and they're worried about my high heart rate, but yet they're talking about a drug that is a downer. So they're making absolutely no sense. The video and everything I own gone. So I guess it was treat a veteran like a bitch day holiday for the sheriff's department, and it's all on camera, and they get away with it every single day, and they have no problem, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing.
I just, in my opinion, I think that all the police departments, sheriff's departments have been infiltrated by these people that have infiltrated the government, and they're trying to make it into a police state where they're going to put on minorities, and because they're trying to get rid of people because the world is overpopulated and the resources are running scarce, supposedly, and they're worried about running out of water. So they're trying to get rid of people, unfortunately, and I've seen it. I experienced it firsthand in jail where they were trying to kill me through poisoning my food, and I actually almost died like 2 or 3 times. But as soon as I started praying, God revived me, and that's it. So they're using jails like harassment, and they're trying to kill as many people as possible right now to keep the water from running out. But that's why the Bible says that Jesus turned water into wine, because if you turn water into wine, that means he can reverse it and turn the wine into water, and that's why he said, do not destroy the vineyards or the olive trees.
I think that it wouldn't cost any money for us to all work together to make sure that every child eats every day. Now, I am not a genius, but wow. I mean, how are you going to live with yourself? I mean, knowing every day that you could have made a change, and you're not. And then you have all these people that are so smart, so intelligent, so brilliant, but yet 16.6 million. And it's going to be even higher rate as we spend billions of dollars to elect someone else 2 more terms to starve even more. Now, I don't know. I guess I'm the dumbass because I just don't understand how this is fair. Now, I understand the 19 years of Trail of Tears, the massacre, okay? The people that helped fight. Because I graduated, honor graduate, Defense Mapping College, Fort Belvoir, Virginia, and I studied war for the National Guard, the oldest branch of service, and then I was in the largest branch of service, the U.S. Army. And the Battle of Antietam, they're going to kill 20,000 people to decide who's better, black or white. At the end of 20,000 deaths, you start to think, who gives a fuck? Who's better? We're killing each other, okay? So we burn a cigarette, and it goes from matter to change the state. That's humanity. That's where we're going to be. Burnt up around the sun, because the ozone layer will not be here. The first nuclear bomb that goes off is going to cause the photosynthesis not to happen. And then, who's the best race? Who's the number one. It won't matter because we won't matter because we'll be burnt the fuck up, matter around the sun. And I can do the statistics very quickly. But yet, the sheriffs can very quickly pin charges on veterans so easily, and yet they are so funny and laugh at a veteran who went to war to help stop the North Koreans from moving around nuclear warfare when they said they weren't. So we made Google Maps, digital terrain elevation data for China, because China's the one to move around. The thing is, here's the deal. We all know people smoke weed and they don't inhale. And then we all know that people smoke weed and they're saying they're not. Well, there's also nuclear warfare being moved around, but they say they're not. Well, they are. And let me tell you something. And the people that help stop that get treated like a bitch from the United States. And, you know, a veteran with a clean record gets no help. But a veteran with a drug problem, smoke crack, smoke weed, smoke dope, oh man, you get all kinds of help. And then
That's true. I experienced that myself to the point where I had to lie and said I had a drug problem so that I can get into PTSD.
right.
And I completely lied. I said, oh my god, I drink
I think I had that crack, he said.
every day, and oh my god, I had to lie to get a bed. I mean, I did that a few times. So
Oh, yeah.
I had to them, or I had classes in AA, but that had to prove them just yeah.
See, I started becoming powers when I was like so
Yeah,
mad.
you gotta lie at this point. I mean, you know what I mean? You just gotta lie and tell them. I mean, God says don't lie, but you know what? At that, it kind of backfired on me because I ended up in a jail right after that. Like, I got in there and I was with all these drug addicts, like real drug addicts, and I'm just there and I'm not, and I'm pretending to be one, but I'm really not, and it's just like it was really strange. But at least I got to sleep in a bed. You know what I mean? For a few months, and they had a little gym, and I worked out, and they had a nice cafeteria, and you know everything was cool. I just got to go to these program classes. And then at the very end, I ended up getting kicked out for telling somebody threatening somebody. And so I ended up getting kicked out, and then I ended up in jail for something I didn't do, and it was just, it all went down from there. But I don't advise to lie about stuff like that that's real serious, but like, you know what I mean? If you just want to get off the street, and all these people with problems, they get everything handed to them. I mean, they get so much help, you know, and somebody who's clean and sober, they just can't get any help sometimes. Because they figure, hey, if you're clean and sober, then what are you doing, you know, on the street? What are you doing out here, you know? So, yeah.
It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, and I think others should be treated better. But I think that,
See, in Singapore, you have to go fight for your country for 2 years. Everybody. And I think that's what we have to do. Because that way, you know, the people like Jeremy's wife, who withdrew all his money. Now, Jeremy's going to go to jail, but he's going to pay child support. And Jeremy's got half an arm. And Jeremy wants to blow his head off. And Jeremy feels like shit. And Jeremy sits there and cries himself to sleep. Because he wants to see his daughter. But the pussy out of war didn't do shit, didn't pay no bills, laid up and fucked his wife every night while Jerry's getting his arm blown off. See, that part. Oh yeah, that part. And then he's gonna go to jail because she gets to go in and she gets to withdraw all the money. And then the bank, do they help the vet? Fuck no. No! Oh no, they're talking shit to Jerry. They locked him out of all his accounts and Jerry's about to kill himself.
Oh gosh. You know, this is a tough situation, but there's got to be some type of help for him. I mean, there's got to be somebody that can step up for him. You know, there has to be.
Oh yeah, player. Yeah, Jeremy's bunk said, man, God will give you strength. And you not allow that man to win by coaching your wife.
How long does he have to go for? To jail?
He was gonna go to prison.
For how long?
Child support. He's not paying child support. He's gonna go to jail. They won't get the first one. Oh, nobody wants to hire. And the veterans, they're giving the veterans $12 an hour jobs in $1.9 million average home area.
But
Well,
do you know how long he has to go to prison for?
no, he's not going to go to jail because his friend happens to have a few friends who work at banks who can, you know, make
From the money?
corrections
Oh.
for when she illegally went in and took the money.
Oh, okay.
And so he shouldn't have been going to prison or even thinking about going to prison. And he didn't have sex for so many months. And what do they do? Oh, and then you have blind African American veteran living in the park, Balboa Park, and they steal his stuff every single day. They steal your stuff every single day. Even your job, you don't have no ID. And then if you go and you take the, mop handle and out the dumpster, because your ex, she locks up all your accounts, so you have no money.
Doesn't he get paid for being blind? Disability? Maybe he can rent a room somewhere, he can rent a house or something for $500 a month. Chula Vista, that's how much they go for.
Yeah, maybe the people in the Lexus and the Mercedes could stop laughing and judging when they drive on by.
There's a lot of veterans that have Mercedes and, you know what I mean? They're in good positions to help out a veteran. It's
Yeah.
not have to take a veteran, probably
See, I think
somebody that's been there.
I have this strong feeling that Jesus would have lent a helping hand. Because Jesus didn't have an American penny, because Abraham Lincoln wasn't alive when Jesus was. He didn't have a dollar bill, because George wasn't alive. He didn't have a PhD, player hating degree, doctorate. He didn't have bachelor's, master's. Leipzig, Germany is first university in the world. Okay, so Jesus didn't have any of that, but yet he made it into heaven because, see, acts of kindness.
Acts of kindness and charity.
Yeah, and feeding children because, so many people, they're not registered to vote. Makes it
Elected, scared a lot of people.
yeah, it's almost impossible for my aunt to consider because it's like, how do you get to consider when nobody is registered to vote? It's like, I don't see how, the veterans, they sit there every day and they can find the liquor store, they can find the black, the white, they can find the drug dealer, they can find the, cigarettes, the weed, marijuana, pills, all of it.
I think all drugs should be legalized. That's just me because people are going to do it no matter what. And especially the generation from the 60s, the 60s and the 70s, the Vietnam era, when everybody was doing everything, it was like everybody was experimenting, when Jimi Hendrix was here, and then LSD was the big thing, and yeah, everything was happening, and that was like a cool era, like everybody was just very creative, and they're,
The
and
coca
music. Yeah, I think it should be legal because it doesn't really have any bad side effects, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Once people start mixing it with other stuff and you don't know what the hell it is, that's when things start going bad. But it's just the pure stuff, you know what I mean? The coca tree, it's just a plant,
God created all seed-bearing plants and it was good. But, they're going to tell you how it should or should not be legal when it was here before the English language. When it was here before any country.
Yeah, well, people just want to make a buck and they'll do anything to keep their profits and they don't want to give market share to anybody else except they want a monopoly, they just want it for themselves. So it comes to greed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's the name of the game for a lot of these people. It is, $1 trillion is not enough. They want a gazillion or quintillion. They want, $1 billion. It's like crazy.
The broke bum laying on the side of the road, and everybody's driving by and letting starve, and letting die is more important in heaven than any amount of money because the money was not here.
Yeah, you can't eat money and live, yeah.
Well, the money wasn't here when Jesus walked there. There was no, because the English language wasn't here. That was Hebrew. So you have the Hebrew cemetery there in Old Town.
Fish are around. If there was like rivers and the ocean, people go fishing and they make they catch their own food, which is really great. A lot of people still do that. But not a lot of people know how to fish. So.
Yeah, the oil spills weren't around when Jesus was here.
Yeah.
Jesus wasn't walking on water with the oil spills.
That's true.
A lot of
Yeah,
sin.
the earth was in a shape that, I've been in rivers and there's fish jumping around and angels really put food around you. That's why he says walk to the wilderness and out there because he will feed you in his own way. It's a trip. I've been in that situation where I forgot to bring food or this and that. And I was like, wow, I'm really, really hungry. And that fish is gone. I don't know where the fish went. I was about to eat it. And it was like a jumping fish. And then for some reason, something right next to me left me food right next to me. It wasn't like McDonald's or anything. It was more like a plant, like a plant that you could eat, like asparagus. It was like an asparagus leaf. It was really long. And it filled me up. I ate it and I was just like, wow, tasted really good. And it filled me up. And I was like, thank you God, because I knew it was God put it right next to me. It was amazing. Amazing experience. So he won't let his people go hungry. We just gotta we can grow our own food, have gardens. And sometimes, people I've been in situations when I went across country and I was hitchhiking and I ended up in Denver, a lot of places, and I was just like, asking for money to eat. And nobody was giving out nothing. And this one guy saw me who was working at a pizza place, and he just gave me a slice of pizza. And then I finally changed my mind to I ran really hungry, and this lady gave me $5 and I went to Starbucks. And so, if you just if you're very hungry, you're better usually, we'll help you out with something. But it usually comes down to when you're like really, really starving, like when you're about to pass out, or you're so hungry. So yeah, but you know what? It made me feel what other countries feel, because a lot of countries like India, there's a lot of starvation and stuff like that, and people don't eat for days and days and days. And like me, I ate every day. I ate even when I didn't have anything, and it was like I felt their pain, and that's why people fast nowadays, so they can empathize with people around the world who don't eat. So they don't eat on purpose. Yeah. How long does it have right there?
31:53.
Oh, okay.
It's time to wrap it up.
Okay.
But the thing is, at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself, well, what am I going to say when I get to the pearly gates? And what did I do to help humanity? Did I do anything like, well, I don't know, Facebook, maybe we can talk about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and all kinds of weird stuff that really doesn't matter. Or maybe we can have a box in the city on every block that we can put in food. Or maybe we can make drastic changes for our community without any money, because of the people, for the people, and by the people. Maybe we might even, I don't know, help a broke bum on the side of the road that's got his arm blown off, he's about to kill himself because he fought for our country. And death is terrible, and war stinks, it's terrible, and people dying is terrible, and it really makes things really hard. And especially when you got the Burger King employee has a bathroom, Subway, Mickey D's, Walmart, everybody has a bathroom, but the veterans that are disabled are have a porta potty and crapping on themselves. You really gotta ask yourself, what are we gonna do?
They need to go to a nursing home or something, where they're getting taken care of, because people, when they get to a certain age, I'm not saying that all the veterans are that age, but they go to those places where the nurse, takes care of them, stuff like that. So I think they need to go to a nursing home or a place where they can get taken care of. So.
And that's a solution. Because we're gonna have to come up with a lot of different solutions, And I don't think that it really is gonna be that hard. I think that mainly, I don't think it's gonna be that expensive. I think that it's all gonna just mainly be our decision. We're gonna continue to eat the shit that they're feeding us, and they are just cramming down our throat. Like drive on the Parkway. Let's spend more money on country club fees where people sometimes don't even go. And let's spend more money on name brand clothes in the front row of the church. Well, we starved 16.6 million kids. Now, if we were just 1 year cut out all sports, like, maybe they just say, you know what, it's a game. Maybe they can make the baseball team. They've always been able to make the baseball team. They still throw high 90s, probably 100 because they're so mad about the Sheriffs, the way that they treat them like a total bitch, and they get away with it on camera. I don't know how that happens, but either way, I guess it's because the sheriffs are important and the veterans aren't worth shit, because they just get shit on. Maybe we need to rethink on how this country is looked at when the building's cut down, when a church is being fired up. Maybe we have to start rethinking about how we Americans are going to defend our country.
I think the solution to that question is what Israel does and what you said Singapore does, and is having all citizens serve at least 1 or 2 years in the military and learn how to protect the country and what it takes and the sacrifices that it takes, so that everybody can understand what's going on, because these people that are wealthy and then they've never been through any boot camp or any war or any military anything, they don't understand. They're like in their own little padded world of bullshit, and they don't understand the reality of what it takes to keep a country safe.
Yeah, and the veterans, when they try to stab you while you're sleeping in the streets in the tent, you have to either get killed or you have to defend yourself.
Yeah, I gotta kill or be killed at this point, because it's just that's the way it is. And unfortunately, I've been around stuff like that, but what really kept me safe was Psalm 91 and Psalm 23, because it sums all the angels who come around you and protect you against evil. So that's my ending right there. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Bye. Okay.